nigga. Fuck that cookie. Fuck that cookie. Who's this man? I'm too drunk to this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Devastated. It's very senseless. A young life has been taken. And our community is devastated from it. She was just a sweetheart and a beautiful young lady. She had a very good heart. She cared for her community, and we love her.
"19-year-old Samyia Spain was an outgoing, amazing, and lovable young girl who friends say never caused trouble with others. At her age, all she wanted to do was have fun, while also prioritizing going to school and working at the same time. Unlike most girls her age, she wasn't really the party type. Spending quality time with her twin sister, her family, and friends was more of her vibe. On the evening of March 17th, Samyia excitedly prepared for a new tattoo and game night with her favorite people. As previously stated, she wasn't really the type to party or go to the club. However, during the early morning hours of March 17th, she would make a quick detour before grabbing food. Sadly, this decision would change her and her loved ones' lives forever. Just before 2:30 a.m. on March 17th, NYPD responded to Slope Natural Plus, a deli on 4th Avenue and St. Mark's Place in Brooklyn's Park Slope neighborhood, for reports of a stabbing. Upon arrival, they would locate a chaotic scene and 2 young girls, with one unresponsive. The victims were identified as 19-year-old twins, Samyia and Saniyya Spain. Both twins were rushed to New York Presbyterian Brooklyn Methodist Hospital, where Samyia, who was stabbed in the arm, was listed in stable condition. Sadly, Samyia, who suffered multiple wounds, would pass away just a short time after arriving to the hospital. According to the twins' grandfather, the sisters, along with friends and relatives, headed to the deli after stopping at a local party following a game night. They wanted to grab some food and snacks before heading in for the night. As they stepped into the deli, they would encounter 2 men from the party they just left. Both men appeared intoxicated and began making advances towards the sisters, with one of the twins responding, "I don't want to be bothered with you. Leave me alone." One male became angry and even began disrespecting the sisters, making threats before being put out of the deli by the owner. He walked angrily down the block before returning just a short time later. He proceeded to kick and knock on the door, which was now locked from the inside. He walked away once again. The ordeal was over and the coast was clear. At least that seemed to be the case. As the group left the deli, the male came back through the door and began attacking the twins before fleeing the scene with a group of friends. Shocked at what just transpired, everyone in the group immediately began checking on the sisters, with the friend taking off her shirt and placing it on Samyya's neck to try to slow down the bleeding. 2 beautiful young girls attacked for simply refusing a stranger's advances. It will be quickly revealed yet again that although the twins didn't know the suspect, he was in fact at the same party they attended right before heading to the deli. He can be seen here in this party footage, with several people encouraging the individual who hosted the party to speak up. There's also additional footage of the suspect inside of that same bodega with a group of friends prior to the deadly attack.
Nigga, fuck that cookie. Fuck that cookie. Who's this man? I'm too drunk to this shit, man. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck you, bro. Oh, let's go. Yo, let's go. I'm on some nut this shit, nigga.
That's it, yeah.
Go. No.
Police immediately began a manhunt for the person responsible. Family, along with employees at the deli, were horrified. The twins had been coming there for over 10 years. They practically watched them grow up. And then for something like this to happen, just devastating. On Sunday afternoon, distraught loved ones gathered outside of Samyya's apartment, just blocks from the deli, to set up a makeshift memorial with flowers, teddy bears, and candles. Posters and candles spelling out the word twin for Samyia sat outside of her apartment building. Posters and candles spelling out the word twin were also placed outside of her apartment building. All Samyia wanted to do was have fun, spend time with family and friends. Exactly what she was doing before her life was snatched away by a coward. A friend of Samyia, along with her family, blames the attack on the city's lack of funding for mental health services. As family and loved ones piece together a tragedy that will forever change their lives, they're remembering a young life lost too soon.
Taking it real hard. You know, you never expect nothing like this to happen. What are you gonna do?
Alfonso Goodson is facing a level of grief he never imagined he'd feel
after getting a sobering call Sunday about his granddaughter, 19-year-old Samyia Spain.
Said, Granddaddy, Samyia got and she died. You know.
What was your reaction?
I couldn't believe it. My wife started crying and everything.
Police got the call about his around 2:20 Sunday morning after someone stabbed Samyia and her twin sister right outside of the Natural Plus bodega in Park Slope, Brooklyn. Mohammed Albar, who works at the store, watched the girls grow up.
They're very nice girls. I know the family. It's very nice. So sad to see them. One of them gone. One of them, she passed away.
A witness on scene says some guys were hanging out at the store, hitting on the group of girls who just walked in.
One of the guys had complimented the two girls that had walked in with their friends, and they said no.
The groups started going back and forth arguing before one of the men walked down the block angrily, according to witnesses. Minutes later, one of the men in his 20s, they say, came banging and kicking on the bodega doors, with the girls still inside. Workers locked the door until he walked away again. When they unlocked the doors, that's when the attack happened. Officials expect Samyia's twin sister to be okay, while the workers who witnessed the brutal attack, too, have their scars.
When I came in, they went out. They look like in their faces like so sad about it.
The news reinforcing nearly every father's fear.
I think every father would think about something like this happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the worst call you could get. Like, something happened to your daughter.
As of right now, police have not announced any suspects in the case. However, family, friends, along with law enforcement, are encouraging anyone with information to come forward. The case remains ongoing.